Well, I guess she did it again. Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I just got done watching Proud Mary. This is a 2018 film that is directed by Babak Najifi. I probably completely butchered that name, but I don't care! Because this film, it stars Taraji P. Henson. Hasn't been a good year for her, because this movie sucked! The plot is Taraji P. Henson plays Mary, who is a hit woman. Taraji P. Henson is a hit woman, and she works for this crime family in Boston, and she's supposedly, apparently good at what she does until she kills this one guy and then quickly realizes that he has a son. And this kid who starts to turn to crime, she feels bad and takes him in and tries to take care of him. So of course, though, this conflicts with her hit woman responsibilities, and then she tries to get out of it, but she has to deal with her own people in doing so. Blah 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 blah. You've heard this, you've seen this 1,000 times. This movie fails for so many reasons. First things first, it fails at trying to be a throwback to the old 70s blaxploitation type films. It clearly wants to be that. If you see the trailers or the opening credits of this movie, it's playing old black funky music to try to get you in that mindset and mode. But then when you watch the movie, it's not like that. It has these random 2 or 3 old black songs that sounds like something straight from Foxy Brown or something, but the movie itself, the way how the movie's shot, the tone of the actual movie isn't like that. This could have had some fun. This could have played up the black exploitation aspect that it wasn't going for, but it should have been going for. I remember seeing the trailer for this movie when it first came out and thinking, this looks lame as hell. And it obviously proved me right. But what strikes me more, especially after watching the film, is how Sony, the studio who made this movie, how they knew this movie was bad. They knew it must have been shit, and they just dumped it in January. Barely acknowledged that this movie existed. Hell, even Taraji P. Henson was mad. She openly talked about Sony and how much they sucked in promoting her movie. Of course, she had more invested in it, though, because she produced the damn thing, and that's where I blame her. Look, Taraji P. Henson is a good actress, and I watch these movies with her wanting them to be good, wanting it to be successful and make a lot of money for her. And between this and Acrimony, it's just not gonna happen. Not with these types of movies. Probably the most laughable thing about the film is that she's playing a hit woman. I'm not saying she can't pull it off, per se. Maybe if she tried harder, or maybe if she put more effort into some of these scenes, some of this action stuff, maybe she could have been believable. But as it stands, what I saw from this movie with her and the action, it does not look believable. She does not seem believable as a hit woman. There's no real action with her other than her shooting guns at people and shooting people in the head and just like, oh, that was easy. She's never vulnerable. She never has a hand-to-hand fight with somebody. How cool would it have been to have at least one scene? Probably should have been more, but if you gave me one scene where she fights even a dude, one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat, takedowns and actual techniques and moves. Look at Atomic Blonde with Charlize Theron. She poured so much into that role, the action, that hallway fight scene that I still think about to this day as like, wow, that was awesome and impressive. I'm not saying Taraji P. Henson has to do that, but you gotta give me more. You gotta do something better than what you gave me in this movie. And there's nothing really behind her character. There's no moment where they say, hey, look, this is why she's in the hitman business. This is her backstory. They only touch upon her and this Tom character who used to be an item played by Billy Brown. But there's nothing. There's nothing to get behind her, to feel for her, to relate to her. Hell, they could have treated this like The Transporter, where she has a set of rules that she abides by. I'm not asking for much here. It's the writing, the piss poor writing. When I looked up the writers, it is written by these two guys, John S. Newman and Christian Sweigel. And I looked them up, and they're like soap opera writers. And it shows. The lack of detail, the lack of attention in these characters and in their stories, and how cliched and by the numbers this story was. Wow. The little kid that she takes in and tries to take care of, this kid Danny, played by Jai Winston, he was fine. He was. There was a couple moments where I tried to care and buy into their relationship, but once again, I needed more. I needed more of a reason to get invested. Danny Glover is in this film as the head of the crime family, as the head of these assassins, and there's never once where I thought, wow, Danny Glover is intimidating here. Wow, he's the head of the, like, he's dangerous. He could kill you at any minute. He's not somebody you want to cross. There was never a moment of that. He's a regular dude. I don't know if he was given proper direction, if he knew what movie he was in. I wanted something more. I wanted something intimidating. I want something close to The Godfather, where he's like, holy crap, I don't want to get on this guy's bad side. Give me one scene where he yells and gets angry and nothing. But one of the biggest crimes of this movie is one of the assassins that works for this is played by Neil McDonough, who I like this actor. I see him in a bunch of TV shows where I like him, in certain movies where he's always the villain. You see him for one scene and you go, oh, okay, maybe he'll be somebody. And then another scene, and then he dies. I don't even think he spoke once. I could not believe that they would cast him and then do nothing with him. Absolutely nothing. You could have casted somebody off the street, a bum who's never acted before, and you would have gotten the same level of performance, and say, just because there's nothing there. There's nothing there with any of this movie, really. Let's be honest. I'm just sad. I'm sad because potentially this could have been something better. Potentially this could have been something for Taraji P. Henson to prove that, hey, she can be an action woman. She could do action films. No, I don't buy anything. I'm not steaming, angry, and I'm not even crazy over the moon like I was for Acrimony. This is just a forgettable, lackluster film. I'm going to say some old bullshit.
That's some old bullshit.
Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Proud Mary, if you even saw it, because let's be honest, I will be shocked if one comment says that they saw the movie or that they even liked it. So really, just let me know, what do you think of Taraji P. Henson? What do you think of her movie career so far? Do you want to see her do better? What types of films should she be doing? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!
Skip a beat, I never press repeat forever, ripping smooth as leather season. Lemon pepper, gotta piece it together like I wrote it in an etch a sketch. Concentration breaks away, it shakes away how lyrics so solid.